Hello everybody, how you guys doing? A new ice burner dropped in KR. Check this out. New ice burner dropped in KR, replacing Wander Markin, one of the best sets in the game. So let's talk about it. Also, real quick, I do want to talk about something else they talked about in the update coming up. They talked about the fact that the first convenience reorganization, which is the first quality of life, was announced is in progress. So I guess the second one is coming up soon. They also added something else real quick. I guess to just another quick quality of life thing. Different quests actually will have different icons and colors. So I guess for organization purposes better and just to make it look better in general. So story looks like story quests have a blue check mark. Looks like maybe that PvP quest maybe with a red with a sword. Looks like, what is this, maybe like a normal quest or something like that. Has a yellow star, it's yellow. Event quests are pink with a gift icon, and then daily quests are green with a Q quest icon. I guess for better organization, it does look very nice as well. Maximum number display of these icons will be 7 instead of 6. And when you complete it, it'll be gray. Yeah, it just kind of looks better. Nothing too crazy. It's just a nice little thing, I suppose. Okay. This is actually a really nice one. The dungeon appearing at the appropriate level dungeons do not appear in the quick clear quest. So if you're out of level of a dungeon and you have a quest for that, like let's say you go into Lennox for the hot springs and you automatically accept Lennox quests, they won't be here on the side. I think that's what it's saying. Yeah, so that's cool. Anyway, let's talk about the new ice burner. Man, I'm not a big Aura fan, but this is a really good promo art. I'm sure Aura fans are going absolutely crazy, losing their mind, pissing their pants about this art because it looks pretty good. Design wise, it looks pretty nice. It's like a kind of like in type of angel, guardian angel, seraphim type of like dealio going on, almost ancient Grecian maybe as well, with like a toga kind of thing. Definitely looks a lot better on the girls than the dudes. Except for Ain. This just fits Ain. This is kind of who he is. Agent of the goddess. This kind of makes sense for him. Seal doesn't look too bad either. I don't know. I kind of think it kind of works on Seal. Not a big fan of it on Raven. Not the hugest fan of it on Raven. It doesn't look that bad. The sword looks pretty sick though. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the sword. The arm looks very nice. Top and bottom piece ain't doing it for me. Wings are cute, but they look kind of a little too simple. I like the halo too. Halo is really nice, and the hair is cool too. It is nice to have like long, really long like Raven hairs, just to have that option if you like that type of stuff. So that's cool. That's cool. But let us talk about those stats, ladies and gentlemen. Let us talk about those stats. I do believe that LWiki does have it. First of all, I don't actually know what the set is called. I don't remember, rather. It is Sanctus Seraphim. Okay, okay. Look at that, just like I said. It's a Seraphim. It's essentially a Seraphim. Okay, cool. So, Sanctus Seraphim, we got 6% maximized, 5% damage reduction. Alright, is this a PvP set? Critical damage 5%, more damage reduction, and ASD. I guess with all the damage reduction, it's like more of a tanky set or a PvP set. Tanking is good in Birthright, I guess, if you're like a CC, if you just want to survive as well. So that's not too bad. Physical magical attack for the accessories, critical damage, all skill damage, and then when attacking, 3% chance to activate Eden's Sword. Increase all skill damage 5% for 10 seconds. And then the match is a little bit different. When attacked, 3% chance to activate Light of Salvation. Increase the damage reduction by 5 seconds. I mean, by 5% for 10 seconds. Excuse me. And upon using a special active, 3% chance to pay for your sins. Recover 20 MP per second for 10 seconds. Ooh, that's pretty nifty. 200 MP for free just for using special actives at 3% chance. That's kind of neat. This last effect is it's kind of nice. I don't know. It's not like, pots are obviously a thing, so maybe you don't have to worry too much about MP. Maybe it depends on your class, but it's kind of cute. I kind of like it. All right, let's see what the effects are on the actual pieces. Crit action speed, damage reduction, HP, critical action speed, resistance, movement speed, resistance, critical damage on the weapon with maximized 2. Not terrible. Better than Elagos, which is with its ASD 3%. This is definitely better than Elagos. Definitely does not come close to Horde of Darkness, and definitely does not come close to Seven Realms. Horde of Darkness, I believe, is still #1 in birth rate to this day. Horde of Darkness blade, well, weapon, I guess. Horde of Darkness weapon is still meta in birth to this day. And in non-birth, Seven Realms weapon is still the best there. So Sanctum Seraphim is not cutting it close, unfortunately. Awakening duration on the Halo, action speed, add damage, and the accessories are top, of course. Accessory top piece. Well, wait, face top. I'm sorry. Accessory top piece, of course, and accessory bottom piece. Bottom piece. Isn't that? Exodia. I guess maybe this effect isn't worth it. Okay. Well, yeah, that's Sanctus Seraphim. There's not really much to say about it. Again, it feels like a tanky set, or a PvP set. Maybe you want to tank birth. Maybe you want to be more tanky in PvP. It does look pretty nice on certain characters, but it's definitely not holding a candle to the past Iceburners that we've had, like Wandermarken, like Horde of Darkness, specifically the weapon, like Divinity of Seven Realms. But this is something that they do. If you guys recognize patterns, this is definitely something that they'll do, is they'll be a big hitter Iceburner, and then they'll follow it up with a semi-good Iceburner, just not as good, so people can like recover their resources, recover their wallets, etc, etc. So the Iceburner after will be another big hitter. You know, let's start with Divinity. Divinity, super big hitter. Lapis Arbiter, not too hot. Horde of Darkness, not so much of a big hitter with its armor, but its weapon itself is still meta to this day, so I'll still count that as a big hitter. Elagos, another one that was like, it's semi-decent, it's out in NA right now, semi-decent, pretty good, but like not a super big hitter. Wandermarken, super big hitter. Polarized, coming with an Iceburner set, absolutely insane, making a lot of people want to switch from Crimson to Cerulean. That's how much an impact it has. And now we have Sanctus Seraphim, which is just like not as good. You know, it definitely has a purpose, again, with either like more of the tanking stats, more for PvP maybe if you like it for that. And there you go. I think the Iceburner after this will be another big hitter, like Wandermarken, like Divinity of Seven Realms. Maybe it'll be like a Horde of Darkness, where it's like just one component is really good, because Horde of Darkness weapon is still very good. But we'll see. I think that when this comes out in NA, this is definitely a skip, unless you like the set, unless you like how it looks, or I don't know. Maybe you do want those tanky stats. But I personally, this is a skip for me. Even like low-key, I'm not too convinced on Wandermarken, just because I think there's going to be a new armor set coming out this year, and that might make Polarize irrelevant, in the way of just like maybe the armor set just gives you Polarize anyway. It's maybe just like one armor set or something like that. So I'm not fully convinced on Wandermarken. Like, I personally wouldn't change my whole entire Crimson to Cerulean, just because it costs a lot to do that, and I don't think I'm willing to invest too much to do that. But we'll see when the time comes. We will definitely see when the time comes. But pretty much that's it for me and rambling about Sanctus Seraphim. Overall, again, just to anybody who just goes to the end of the video just to see what I think, overall looks pretty nice on the girls, not too hot on the guys. Stats wise, it looks like it's solid for PvP, or if you just want to tank a little bit in general. And aside from that, just kind of overall, just very flatline, very But that's it for me, guys. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Good luck if you burn Elagos, and good luck if you eventually want to burn Sanctus Seraphim. And have yourselves a fantastic day. Peace out.